the might of a warrior who stands above all!
Now we can finally pay him back for all that he's done.
Let's do this!
Take this! Got this! For that! Take this!
His presence alone is almost suffocating. We mustn't falter. We can do this together.
Take this! Let's go! Take this!
Finally, a battle to get my blood pumping. One of us dies here today. Now you will learn what it means to fight the world's greatest warrior.
Got this!
Like a child flailing their tiny, weak limbs.
Take this! Take this! There he is!
Not bad. Worthy of standing before me, at least. Have you become desperate? That will have no effect on me.
It's over. So soon.
Take this! See it! All my might! Take this!
Surely you are not spent yet. Now it's my turn. This is proof of my superiority!
Take this! Tables turned.
How boring.
Take this! For that! Take this! Turn the tables! Take this! All my might! Feel my wrath!
Be proud of your strength, but there are so few who can fare this well against me. Now I shall allow you to bear witness to the entirety of my might.
What is this? Let's get serious.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
You gotta be quicker. What?
See, my strength fails me. I will never be defeated. Never. It is I who am the strongest.
Gotta be quicker. Let's get serious. No. Take this.
You're finished. You're finished.
I see you. I see it.
How boring.
Got this.
Ready yourself.
struggling out here. Got this.
Ready up.
I see it. Take
Ready
this.
up.
Turn the tables.
Now, boys. Ready?
It's not over yet. Oh, gotta be quicker than that. I'm struggling out here. I see it. Take this. Let's get serious.
You're finished.
I see you.
You're finished.
Let's go.
You're finished.
Gotta be quicker. Oh, gotta be quicker than that. Got this.
Ready yourself.
Rough. Tables turned.
Now, boys.
I see you. Looking rough. With all my might.
How could I lose? I survived worse. So you are the one to bring me to my knees.
My apologies for the delay. To put Lui Bu on the back foot like that is no small feat. But he is truly a formidable foe. We will need to work together to defeat him.
Damn pests!
It is done. How would you have me conclude this matter?
That is not for me, but for the court-martials to decide.
And if I were to forgive you,
I fear I must refuse. And there's no need to guide me to the execution grounds. So close. I was so close!
I was taken with Lord Lui Bu's strength. I fought on battlefield after battlefield, hoping I might die a warrior's death at his side. An honor Lord Cao Cao denied me. I hear that it was you who pleaded for my life. What did I do to deserve such cruelty?
The loss of a warrior such as yourself would be a loss to the entire realm, and you will never master true strength after death. It is a goal reached only through life.
Lord Zhenliao, there you are.
Lord Shu Huang.
I had heard that you would serve Lord Cao Cao, so I came to give you my greetings. I don't believe we've had a chance to speak in peace since I served under Lord Li Jue in Chang'an.
You were in a situation similar to my own, were you not? Lord Shu Huang, if I may ask, how do you serve two lords without any qualms?
Saying I have no qualms would be a lie, but so would denying my wish to pursue my path as a warrior. Even as an enemy, I was astounded by how you fought in Xiapi. Fighting beside you would truly be a blessing. I can only hope that I may follow in your footsteps as a great warrior. Lord Guan Yu, Lord Zhenliao, I ask you both for your guidance.
So you would follow me just as I followed Lord Lui Bu? Lord Guan Yu, allow me to thank you for asking that my life be spared. For if I had died in Xiapi, I would not have had the chance to meet a warrior like Lord Shu Huang again.
No thanks are necessary.
What say the three of us spar to commemorate our gathering here?
A fine idea.
You'll hear no complaint from me. After all, a warrior speaks not with their words, but with their blade.
More customers always show up whenever Lord Guojia does. He's popular with all types.
Just look at how far we've come. We started out as a bunch of bumpkins from Yo, but now we're great officers, getting audiences with royalty. I don't know what it is about my brothers, but the Emperor and Cao Cao seem to have taken a liking to them. Thinking back on it now, a lot has changed since our early days. The only thing that hasn't changed is me. I wonder if I should start making some changes myself. Well, isn't that nice to hear? If you really think so, then maybe I don't. But my brothers always seem to have their heads on straight. They don't get mad, no matter what. And I lose my temper at the first sign of trouble. That's the one thing that's never changed. Speaking of changes, you're quite different than you were when we first met. But your heart is more or less in the same place. I always feel at ease with you.
Nothing has changed since Dong Zhuo's rule. Just what is Cao Cao thinking? Treating His Majesty like this?
Well, he is the one with full control over the court. To him, the Emperor is a mere puppet. His Majesty might not speak ill of him in front of us, but surely he must be displeased.
Or perhaps he is afraid because he is unable to discern Cao Cao's intentions.
Have some respect. His Majesty would never fear a charlatan like him.
Well, I am certain our dear Emperor is pained at all the tyrannical deeds committed in his name. Perhaps we should have forgone Cao Cao and entrusted someone with more prestige, like Yuan Chao.
But I hear that Liu Bei might also be worthy.
Well met. On patrol, I presume?
It has grown late. Perhaps it would be wise to leave the patrols to the troops and rest.
Speaking of which, we shall do the same. we bid you good night.
What timing? I've just received word that Lord Gongsun Zan was defeated by Lord Yuan Shao at Yijing. I owed a great deal to that man. Lord Gongsun Zan took me under his wing when I was directionless. He even nominated me as a minister of Ping Yuan. This chaos has claimed a dear friend. Thank you for your concern. But to be honest, it hasn't dampened my spirits as much as you might imagine. Lord Gongsun Zan's defeat has given Lord Yuan Shao the 4 provinces north of the river, making his kingdom the most powerful in the land. Conflict with Lord Cao Cao will be unavoidable. History is being written. Great changes are coming to our world. The sadness I should be feeling at the loss of a great friend has been replaced by strange excitement for the future. I have something to discuss with you. Tonight, let us enjoy drinks in the moonlight before feasting together in your room.
We're gonna drive out Cao Cao?
Not so loud, Zhang Fei.
But why with the Emperor?
I am not sure of His Majesty's true intentions, but he is clearly not satisfied with the current state of affairs. So, what say the 3 of you?
What can I say? Your mind's already made up, isn't it?
Yeah. Helping all those in need. That's what you set out to do.
Very well. It's good to know I have your trust. I spoke with the Emperor here and learned how much he is suffering under the current arrangement. I will do what I believe is right, in the way I see fit. If His Majesty is asking for help, then I want to answer the call.
Heh, that's the Liu Bei we all know. Besides, we never plan to just keep taking orders from Cao Cao forever, right?
I have no objections. But how are we going to carry out such a plan? As it stands, we are nothing more than the guests of Lord Cao Cao's. We don't have the soldiers, let alone the support necessary to succeed.
First, we will remove ourselves from Lord Cao Cao's influence and claim some land on which to establish a base. Lord Cao Cao has been talking about attacking Yuan Shu in anticipation of Yuan Shao's forces coming south. That will be our opportunity to leave Shu City. Our destination is in Shu, the castle at Xiapi. With the time we've spent there, I'm sure the people will give us a warm welcome upon our return.
I'm no strategist, but do you really think we should bother with attacking Yuan Shu? If we're just going to turn on Cao Cao anyway, I don't see why we need to keep following his orders.
I understand your thoughts, but we cannot deny that he has helped us on many occasions. I'd like to repay him for that. Perhaps. But I cannot be the hero to stand against Lord Cao Cao if I am in his debt.
It's just like you to think this way, brother. But that's the part of you we admire most. Stay true to your chosen path. While Liu Bei is away negotiating the alliance with Yuan Shao, it's up to us to defend Xiapi. His family also resides within this castle. Should anything happen, we must be ready to guard it with our lives. Yes, it is a relief to have you here with us. With Cao Cao's forces engaging Yuan Shu's massive army, I can't see the commander himself bringing soldiers our way, but there's reason enough to believe he might send one of his officers. We need to stay vigilant. I am sure Liu Bei and the others will be able to secure the alliance and bring back reinforcements. All we can do is put our faith in them and perform our duty here.
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing that hasn't changed.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here.
Greetings. Not exactly. I am simply thinking about Liu Bei and where he might lead us from here. When he told us that he had found his purpose. When he decided to part ways with Lord Cao Cao to establish a base of our own. I was happy. If we could spare the people of this troubled world even one source of grief, then we sworn brothers would proudly charge into battle. And yet, he still lacked a solid ambition for us to pursue. He would speak of doing great things for the world, but never decided what those great things would be. But then, after fighting Lui Bu, and having that discussion with Lord Cao Cao, something changed. He found some sense of purpose. This could well be the turning point. Will he be able to seize this opportunity to rise? That is why it is more important than ever that we support him, no matter what. Perhaps you are right. The path my brother has chosen is fraught with peril. But that's precisely why I believe we must all work together to help him achieve greatness.
We have a report!
What is it?
Cao Cao's forces are advancing on Xiapi Castle!
How could this be? What about my brothers?
We have received no word. There are rumors that they have fallen to Cao Cao's forces. Please, sir, your orders!
We must defend the castle at all costs. I'm counting on you to help us make it through this.
Xiapi is surrounded by so many waterways. If they overflow, the city may just float away.
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing that hasn't changed.
You there. Advance!
We have them beat in numbers and in spirit. Do not fear, Guan Yu. Bring this castle down around them.
Behind me lies Liu Bei's home. I shall defend it with my life if need be. I won't let you or anyone else lay a hand on my brother's stronghold or his family.
Let's give it to them.
Infested. The enemy officer.
Enemies already defeated at the castle. We have to hurry and drive them out.
Looking rough.
Any who invade our stronghold will be met with our blades. Good work, everyone. All the foes who entered the castle have fled.
Don't allow the enemy even a shred of hope. Attack them relentlessly.
How are there still so many of them? I'm counting on you. Let us divide our efforts to halt the enemy's advance. Advance now!
Take this!
As long as I'm here,
The enemy officer
you won't get
has
through.
been defeated.
I don't care how many men you have. Now be gone unless you wish to taste my blade.
So, this is what Guan Yu is like when he's serious. Facing him head-on may be a difficult feat.
You have my thanks. We pulled through somehow. With your help. We'll go defend the gate. Here we go.
Where did I go wrong? Things to the enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, well. This is a great help indeed. Allow us to defend the gate.
Take this. Are you looking to lead the charge as well? And that makes us perfect rivals.
Too cocky.
The enemy officer
must retreat.
has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Let's go. No letting up. Press the attack. The enemy will crumble soon enough.
Take this! I see it. Dare to come out here alone?
The enemy officer
I'll make you
has
regret
been
that
defeated.
decision.
Not
Xiapi Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces will likely be wary of any attempts to flood it.
Let's go.
So, let's test that theory first.
Start the advance!
So the enemy is after the floodgates. Then they'll have to answer to me.
Fear not! Push on through! Onward! Have faith in our victory!
Pretty much neck and neck at this point. The real fight starts now!
Damn! The enemy's starting to overwhelm us. We have to turn this around somehow.
Take this!
Gotta be quicker.
The enemy's holding up well, considering the difference in strength of our forces. Even so, the resistance cannot last forever.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Turn the tables! With all my might.
I thought they'd come marching in with a huge
The enemy
army.
officer
Does
has
this
been
mean they're
defeated.
nearly done for?
We've been able to hold out until now. Still, Cao Cao's forces are no joke.
He's still putting up a fight? Well, I suppose I should have expected as much from the famed Guan Yu. Still, he must be getting quite nervous under these circumstances. Let's take advantage of the situation while he's on the back foot.
Take this! The enemy formation has changed? Perhaps we could approach the enemy's stronghold now? Might be a trap. Yet, we won't last long at this rate. Let us take this chance to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
What am I going to do with you? Take this! No. It can't be. See it. No. It can't be.
Take this.
Looks like it worked. Now, it's time to put an end to Guan Yu.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Guan Yu, I, Zheng Liao, shall be your opponent. Ready your weapon!
I was more than ready for a trap. I'll cleave my way through and bring us that much closer to victory.
With this, we have put Guan Yu in check.
The enemy officer
Now is our chance
has been defeated.
to take Xiapi Castle. Shall we initiate the advance?
If the castle falls, all of this will be for naught. Still, all we can do now is fight the foes before us. Now, believe in your allies and in our victory to
The
come.
enemy officer has been
I'm still
defeated.
needed. That means I must fall back for now.
I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe
It's territory. The enemy
I
officer
shall retreat now,
has been defeated.
so that I may fight again another day.
Take this! Let's go! Take this! See it! The enemy officer, our allies, have been defeated. Keep it going. Counter attack!
All my might. Your efforts truly are impressive. But I cannot lose for the sake of Lord Cao Cao. Got you. You were foolish for charging ahead like this. If you were under my command, I would have you executed.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Failed.
The enemy officer
Have I failed?
has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior!
The moment has come.
I hope you're ready. So we cannot allow an isolated enemy to escape.
The enemy officer
I have no choice
has been defeated.
but to retreat. You're either reckless or overconfident. But sticking your neck out like this is not the way to go.
My mission is far from complete, yet I have no choice but to retreat now. Such tremendous strength, that I will not falter! I shall put my all into halting your advance, here and now!
You'll accept this, won't you? So soon.
The enemy officer
I've had so much
has been
fun,
defeated.
but it seemed it's about time for me to withdraw.
Is ours.
We're going to end this with my own hands. Time to advance! Bring him down. Regrettably, I am ill-equipped for this task. I must retreat. Take this. Amazing! We cannot
enemy
succeed.
officer
Not
been
without
defeated.
you.
Who knew there was such a tough guy here? Better back off from him.
We've broken through! This is our chance! Onward to victory!
So, you're among their ranks. Now it makes sense why we've had such trouble. All my might. You are a true warrior of the three
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might. Let's go now. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The tables turn. Time to act. It's over! Let's get serious.
This territory is ours.
Damn.
The enemy officer
Tides have turned after we
been
held such
defeated.
a great advantage. You were careless indeed. Even so, it is futile to struggle against us. You lot have no chance of winning.
All units, assault Xiapi! We must capture the castle, post haste!
Take this!
By the heavens, Lord Cao Cao himself is here. We better retreat for now and bolster the castle's defenses. I won't give in, no matter how many people you throw at me. As long as I draw breath, I, Guan Yu, shall protect this stronghold.
Such spirit.
Lord Guan Yu! The castle has already fallen. Surrender at once!
Never! I shall fight to my last breath!
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to...
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful. Ah, there you are.
Lord Cao Cao, I cannot thank you enough for ensuring the safety of Liu Bei's family.
Think nothing of it. More importantly, I have something I want to ask you. Guan Yu, what would you say to an invitation to remain in my service?
What?
Forgive me. It was not my preference to ask him directly. If the proper authority were present, I certainly would have made the request accordingly, but...
I am flattered by the offer, but I will stand by my brother's side for as long as I draw breath.
And what if Liu Bei is no longer of this world?
Lord Cao Cao.
No need to look so grim. I merely asked what if. I will not force you to decide now. Take your time and think it over.
Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. No matter how many losses he suffers, or how weak he becomes. My brother is the only one that can bring salvation to the victims of our troubled times. I truly believe that.
I never expected you to fall back under my influence. I'm glad to see you, Ziluan. Ever since you joined Liu Bei, I was certain we would never get another chance to meet like this. But now, both you and Guan Yu have fallen right into my hands. I can think of no greater gift. I understand how you feel. As a follower of Liu Bei, you must see me as your sworn enemy. But we have yet to hear of Liu Bei's whereabouts. If you left me now, where would you go? In any case, I see no reason to keep you under guard. I promise you will be treated with all the respect a guest is due. It goes without saying that Liu Bei's family will also be well taken care of. I wouldn't dare disrespect your loyalty to him. Get some rest for now, Zluan. May your next journey be fruitful. And hopefully, at my side.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize the place.
I'm just glad we could walk around outside now without having to look over our shoulders.
More customers always show up whenever Lord Guojia does. He's popular with all types.